guys, what's going on? So I haven't done an Ask Smarty in like a hot minute. So I kind of impromptu and apropos of nothing went to Twitter and was like, hey guys, ask me some questions. Okay, thanks, bye. And you guys delivered. So, by Kathleen M asks, do you like Panic at the Disco? And if so, what is your favorite song? I like a few songs by them, but, like, I understand why people don't like them. I've always kind of been one of those people who mixes those two up between, like, Fall Out Boy and Panic. I don't know why. Like, for some reason, whenever I think of Panic, I always mix those two up. I would say my favorite song by them it's an old song. It's called, The Only Difference Between Martyrdom and Suicide is Press Coverage. I don't know why, it's such an upbeat song, but it's so fucked up sounding. I like that song a lot. Specifically the chorus to it. If you haven't heard it, go fucking listen to it. I'm not playing it here because I don't want the copyright strike. So, Emo Manatee asks, how would you get over a breakup? I've been really stuck lately, lol. Well, I don't know if that lol is like an I'm dead inside lol, or like a haha, I broke up with someone, or I was broken up with someone, how deal. But yeah, so how I would normally deal with a breakup, this was like years ago. Basically what I would do is I would just listen to music. Not a lot of people think about that, but music is essentially audible medication. And like, it only takes a certain amount of verses to really get you into a positive mindset. Specifically at the time, it was Streetlight Manifesto. What was it? Somewhere in between that album really kind of helped me out in a rough patch. But yeah, audible medication for anything and everything, specifically breakups. I'd also suggest if you have like any sentimental items that are like of sentimental value that you were given, just think of it more as like an item. Like sure, it may be something that was given to you as a gift, or it may have been like something very important as like a staple in your relationship, but you just need to remember that's an item. That's just something that exists and you own it, but at the same time, like, you shouldn't put a sentimental value to it, even if if you have a hard time doing so. Plus, it's kind of a waste to throw out, like, stuff that could go to good use. I mean, some child in Africa could totally want to eat that plushie you own, and you want to make sure that it doesn't get thrown out. So, you could donate it to Africa, and maybe it'll feed a fine family of 17, but... What the fuck is wrong with me? So before I start this, the next question is by Nuxalt, and you do some badass art. I need you to do me a favor really quick. I'm gonna pose for like 5 seconds, and I just need you to pause the video and draw this. So here we go. I want to see if she actually goes to the challenge on this one and does it, but Nuxalt asks, what were you doing before YouTube? Well, so before YouTube, I basically kind of wanted to do the same thing I still want to do, and that's editing. I'm huge on film editing, video editing as a whole, and I've always wanted to pursue that, so I kind of took some classes in college towards that goal, as well as I took vocational classes in filmmaking and video production and whatnot. Aside from that, it was just like, it was like the roots of my YouTube stuff. Like, I would just post to machinima.com, and that's when my stuff got put on their YouTube channel, and then I got the partnership with them, and that's how the ball started really rolling. But mainly before YouTube, I was just a regular schmo. That's the one thing about YouTube. Everyone expects us to, like, say we had a goal to do YouTube. No. Most of us just kind of fell into YouTube and Twitch. It didn't really present itself. We more or less just kind of do it as a hobby, and you just stumble into it. That's really the best way I can explain it. But beforehand, I was really just doing the same old thing I was doing, going to college, working at the movie theater. That's really about it. Some guy 6161 asks, if you got to make a movie, what would it be about and who would you cast? One pipe dream I have is I've always wanted to direct a movie, and really that is just something I don't know if I would be able to do, but since I'm more of an editor, I would be more for that, like, kind of thing. Basically, I've had this movie idea about a guy who gets sent to hell for the wrong reasons, and he thinks that he should be sent back and given another chance. So he makes a deal with the devil. In order for him to get back to the mortal world, he has to kill men and women who are far worse than him. But things happen in the process, and it gets worse. That's kind of the movie I wanted to make, and I thought it would be so cool to do. If I was to pick anyone, there are two people I would want for that. I would totally want to see Matthew McConaughey do something like that, or Jake Gyllenhaal. Like, after watching Nightcrawler and Prisoners, those movies were fucking good, and I could see Jake Gyllenhaal doing something like that. It's fucked up, and it would be a weird thriller/horror movie, but I would so be down for watching Jake Gyllenhaal murder his way out of hell. So Midnight Moon 11 asks, what have you done that you're most proud to have achieved? And honestly, out of everything I've done, I would say the thing I'm most proud of to be involved in, I have two. One would be to hit 100,000 subscribers and get that play button. I never thought in a million years I would get this far. And two, it would be to be a part of the Terra skit that we filmed when Chilled was in Connecticut. The reason being, like, being on a set with friends and filming something like that and it coming out as good as it did, I was absolutely proud of everything we did with that. I mean, mainly it's Chilled's project, and he's totally in charge of that, and if anyone should be proud of that, it should be him. But just being there and working on it was something that was like a personal goal of, like, making a movie with your friends. And I guess you could say I sort of was accomplished. I accomplished that. But yeah, I'm really proud of that. Mollux97 asks, what is the biggest thing you want to do in life? And you guys know what it is. Obviously, you guys know what it is. I've always wanted to do Twitch full-time or YouTube full-time. I want to work for myself, essentially. I want to do this as a living. I don't know, something about the idea of just entertaining for a living and kind of working on your own schedule is something I've always fancied myself doing. I sort of work on my own schedule now, but I work for a job. I actually work for a job currently. But yeah, no, I've always wanted to do this for a living, and it's not feasible, unfortunately, and that's not a pity party thing, that's just how it is. But yeah, no, that's just a thing I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to work for myself and kind of be my own boss, because I know I can get shit done when I need to get shit done. And yeah, that's I know, little goals, but it's something I've always wanted to do. So, Booper Fooper asks, when is the face reveal? Okay, so hang on one sec. I guess this might as well be a face reveal. Hold on one second. So, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't know if you know this, but this is my actual face. This is it right here. I've been wearing a human mask this entire time, and this is actually who I am. So, like and subscribe for more face reveals. So, last question, because you guys are fucking weird. Which Derp Crew member would you cage fight and why? And this is by Dayton Federsby. To be honest, I would fight all of them. I would like a cage, I would like an elimination chamber with the Derp Crew. There's 6 of us, there's 6 chambers, we can fucking do it. Let's go ahead and fill up the chamber pods, 2 of us will start, and then everyone around the whole thing will enter at every 5 minutes, and we'll make a whole brawl of it. Let's rent out a chamber, Chilled, you have the money, let's do it. Anyway, so with that said, I will talk to you guys later. Hope you enjoyed this Q&A. I like doing these, so it's pretty goofy when we get to do something like this. Anyway, if you guys want to ask any questions on Twitter or Facebook or even YouTube comments, do me a favor and use the hashtag AskSmarty. It's gonna be below in the comments. That's where you ask the questions and things, or on the Twitters. But yeah, so go ahead and do that. Now, if you guys want to make sure that I do this for a living, stay tuned for the bumper. What's up, guys? Smarty here. Thank you for watching this video. I just wanted to take the time really quick to thank the patrons who helped make this video possible. Special thanks to Doc Ryder, The Lazy Leo, Jay Peavy, Han Donnelly, Lady Vader, Dustin DeRochambeau, Jared Schmidt, and Blaze Chris, you Australian motherfucker, you. If any of you guys want to be on this list, or if you just want any of the perks in general, go ahead and click the Patreon link and pledge however much you see fit. And on top of that, if you guys want one of these 6 shirts, go ahead and check out the Teespring store I just opened. We've got a whole bunch of cool merchandise over there. I think you guys will love it. Anyway, with that said, I'll talk to you guys later. This is Smarty, signing off. Have a good one.